So let me break this shit down. Methodical. Just the first word that I want to talk about. Methodical. Man, I just ended my other show. And started a whole new. But I wasn't far in that. Anyway, I'm about to break down 2 terms, man. I'm just out here on some late night shit. Trying to kick some game, put some game in the air before the birds get up, you dig? Methodical. It's the first word that I want to discuss, right? So we're going to put into here methodical meaning. We're going to put that into Google. Then we're going to go to all. Okay. So, right here it says methodical means done according to a systematic or established form of procedure. Right? Then the second definition is of a person, orderly or systematic in thought or behavior. So, to be methodical is to be sharp on point. Like it gives an example. It says she was so methodical she kept everything documented. So that's an expression of being sharp. A person who's on top of it, right? Methodical. Okay, keep that definition in mind, man. Keep that definition in mind. Let me plug up. Okay. Now the next term, the next definition that we're gonna look up is meticulous. Meticulous. Alright. Now, right here it says meticulous means showing great attention to detail, very careful and precise. Right? So we got these 2 giant terms. We've got methodical and meticulous, which both mean to be slow, to slow shit down. See, slow is the new fast, and it actually always has been the new fast. It was fast from the jump, and fast was slow, because if you're moving fast and you're not like being accurate with your movements, then you know what? It won't work out. It won't work out. You will keep having to start over and start over and start over, right? But if you're methodical and meticulous within each thing that you do, each play that you're trying to make, and you're putting things in place carefully and properly, almost like a kid tying their shoes. They're very careful. They want to make sure that they get everything right. You know what I'm saying? It's the first time. The same thing with when you first learn how to drive, right? You first learn how to drive. You was like very careful and slow how you turned, and you paid attention to everything. I'm saying when you switch lanes and shit, you could get over right then and there, but you take your time, make sure the other car ain't speeding. Like, you're like really, really careful with switching lanes and doing stuff like that, right? You're very careful with it, right? So the thing is, when you're meticulous and methodical, you can start over at any time. Right now, right? Say right now you've been behind, you've been losing, You've been paycheck to paycheck. You could be 35 right now, right? You could be 40, 45 right now. You could be 55, 65 right now, and that happened. Get what you could do. But I ain't gonna lie though, the 55 and the 65s, that's up there. You know what I'm saying? That's a little bit older. But you still got time. See what I'm saying? So let's just take a 45-year-old for example. Boom. They've been like trying to move too fast. Trying to do this, do that, do this, do that. They start something, they never finish the shit all the way through. Right? They just from this to that, to this to that, from this to that. Today, if they sit back, they could do this. They could say, okay, bet. Check it out. They could say, okay. What do I want? What can I have if I had it right now or tomorrow? If I just start having it tomorrow, like, what would make me feel fulfilled? You know what I'm saying? What do I want? Right? Being specific all the way down to the detail of what they want. Right? And say this person says, you know what? I want to have more money so I could just buy shit when I want to buy it and I have to worry about, like, you know what I'm saying? They just want a little bit more bread. They want a little bit more bread. See what I'm saying? They want to have more lucrative cash that they could just, see what I'm saying? Just do what they want to with, and not have to worry. And the business is taken care of. The investments are made, and they still got this here, like, just free cash that they just can have if they out and they see something and they want to cop it. They don't have to, like, think about the decision. They can just go ahead and grab it, right? So that person would sit down and that person would say, hey, okay, how much am I spending and what am I spending on? Let's just be real here. What am I spending on? How much am I spending? You can go in your bank app, do whatever. Just go through that motherfucker. Just look. Just like how you scroll on social media. Just scroll your statements. Scroll where you've been spending your money. Just scroll it. You know what I'm saying? Just scroll. Just look at that shit. Like, okay, damn. Oh, wow. You know what I'm saying? Document it. And you have to be serious about this shit. Document what you spend most on. Or you can have the calculator right there. Be typing shit up. Bop, bop. Bop, bop. You know what I'm saying? Organizing it. Entertainment. Fast food. Whatever. Right? Look at how much you pushing out on just bullshit that you don't have to get. And then look at how much your bills and everything cost altogether. Right? And then after that, you need to look at how much you're bringing in per month. And you need to figure out where the gap is. And you need to, so it's a gap where whatever you're spending on bullshit, you can keep. You don't have to spend that. So that's the gap right there. So you can fill the gap. Cut back on what you're spending on bullshit. Period. That's the only way you're going to be able to get ahead, to get any momentum. Stop spending on bullshit. Period. Like, go get my book, man. It's on Amazon, man. I'll drop the link below, man. The Pretty Much Understanding. I got a jewel in there. It's called Get Ahead of Yourself. And it kind of breaks this down, like, seriously, quit spending on bullshit. Drop the vices. Break your vices. If you don't want to do that, then you got to bring in more bread eventually. Either way. But I advise you drop the vice and then quit spending on bullshit, because that's gonna catapult into better habits that's gonna grow you even more as you expand. You see what I'm saying? But when you still stuck to vices and bullshit, then you're gonna be like, like kind of like fucking up here and there. You ain't gonna be able to really focus. If you need to work overtime, you're not gonna feel like it. You know what I'm saying? You just won't be sharp. So I advise you quit spending on bullshit and you drop devices. But if you don't want to do that and you just want to skip to the next step, then come on, let's go to the next step. So the next step would be to look for multiple sources of income. Look for things you could do on the side that can be automated and that can just run. You know what I'm saying? Look for things you can invest in on the side that can just be automated, put there, boom, run. Like, you know what I'm saying? Digital products is a good example. Digital products, you just put the product there. It's set up, it's on this thing, it's a link, it's there, done. You could run an ad or start like a campaign, an advertisement, something like that, and do email blast or whatever, and it's done. It's there, it's done. Then you could do multiple digital products. You can have clothing, you can have a book, you can have, you see what I'm saying? You got all these different things, and you find somebody who knows how to market, how to expand your product, and then you pay them to do it. Period. That's all you gotta do. You find somebody who knows how to do what you need to do, and you pay them to do it, but you just come up with the products. But if there's not something that you want to do and you old school, it's plenty ways out here to find a side hustle. Plenty ways. You can YouTube some shit, and YouTube will tell you some shit, and boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? So the next step, after you start finding these side hustles, that's when being methodical and being meticulous comes into play. Because you have to stay focused. You have to move like a snail. Move with the precision of a snail. Move with the precision of a turtle. Just, you know what I'm saying, methodical and meticulous and being careful on what you're doing in each day. And that compounds quicker than moving fast. It compounds quicker than moving fast because when you're moving fast, most likely you're not focused. Most likely you're not putting your feet in the right places at the right time properly and keeping your balance all at the same time. More likely you just stumbling all over the motherfucking place and falling and getting back up and falling and getting back up. You know what I'm saying? And it's wasting time. It's also not it's also not beneficial to your spirit and your mind and your body. See what I'm saying? You're breaking your body down and shit too while you're in the midst of that. But when you're methodical and meticulous, you're taking care of yourself every day. You're trying to make sure you read something good every day. Read some good material every day. You know what I'm saying? You're like making sure that you're doing the right thing for your side hustles every day. And it's all nice and slow. You got great people in your life. Y'all discuss the information. Y'all all are focused on betterment. See what I'm saying? You know they fuck with you. They know you fuck with them. You know it's all love. Y'all share the information. Y'all grow. Y'all expand. Y'all enjoy life. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, man. But you have to be focused. You have to be methodical and meticulous. Follow me for the consultations, man. We're rolling in the 14 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. But remember, man, make sure you focus on being methodical and meticulous when you want to reach your goals. When you set goals and you want to get ahead, you need to be slow and precise, because slow is the new fast. It's your Ryan Pack with the law, and I'm out, man. Peace.